And you're at Get Boxing Gym, and you're now with the British Masters champion and the Welsh champion, Dai Davies. How's it going, Dai?
Alright, John, thanks.
Haven't spoke to you, Dai, since before Christmas now, when you was meant to have been fighting, I think December the 20th. That fight didn't come off. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Well, I was supposed to fight Maori for the Masters, eliminated the British title up in Hull. But well, a week before the fight, we was told that it was cancelled and he fractured his hand. So, well, obviously I was a bit devastated because I've been training hard. You know, right from the Masters title I won in Merthyr. And he carried on training right the way through because it was up to this fight. And well, I just got dropped on in it, you know. So obviously, you know, the opponent couldn't fight because of his hand, but devastated to be honest with you. But just waiting now for confirmation to fight, well, to be rescheduled, to be honest with you, John.
Yeah. Have you been staying in the gym, Dai?
Yeah, well, like I said, I had about 2 weeks off for Christmas with the family, the wife and kids and that. You know, because I put up with a lot, you know. I had a brilliant year last year, I didn't want it to end, you know, so I started believing myself, I started showing what I'm capable of doing. But like what I said back in the last interview, I got my eye on that British title fight and I'm one fight away and I just got to go and, you know, take my chance, to be honest with you, John. So I want to continue last year on with this year now, this new year, and this year could be the year for me to bring home a British title.
You said one of the best years you've had, Dai. How would you sum it up?
Oh, it was fantastic, you know. Like I said, I altered a few things in the gym, you know what I mean? Like, you know, believing in myself, you know. Dai, like we brought in with Jason Thomas, which is helping out brilliant, you know, with you know, everything. But the only sad news was that one of the trainers, Gary Thomas, passed away, well, 2 days after that date that I was supposed to fight. So I always say things only happen for a reason, so that fight was cancelled for a reason. But, you know, like I say, you know, that's all in the gym. We've all been disheartened, you know, it's not the same without them. But as I say, it must go on. So
yeah, that's what he would have wanted, though.
Yeah, to be honest with you, John, it's spurring me on, you know, it's egging me on a bit more now, because if I can have that shot now, which I've been guaranteed, or, you know, been said I can do, I gotta win it for myself, like, you know, to win it and dedicate it. So, like I said, this is a dream fight I've always wanted, and I still got it from last year. I know we've had a couple of weeks or months since we spoke to last, but it's still in my head that I want to fight for this title and I'm going to try it. Well, you know, I haven't got long left, you know, I'm 32 now, it's sure, you know, so I got to make a smart, and I'm going to do everything I got is fight box up with this title, I really know.
The British Masters and the Welsh title, are you going to be looking to defend them then, or
well,
are you trying to move on from that?
I want to try and move on, to be honest with you, John, because like I said, I've been at the, you know, area title level for a long period of time, you know, and I've always been looking for that big shot. Only one chance, I've always said, you know. I've been up and been down, I've lost, I've been stopped, I've won, I've been in with some, well, every boy who I boxed have been quality fighters. I can name 4 or 5 of them gone on the world titles, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ricky Selby, you know, Derry Matthews, you know, a number of them. But, you know, I think it's my time, all the hard work and experience I got now. Well, when I'm in there, I'm boxing all these boys and I find it pretty comfortably easy, you know. I'm well matured now, I think late development, I'm mature and ready to go. But like I said, started good sparring, now I'm picking up my training. I'll be honest, so I just waiting for the date, that's all.
Yeah. Right now, Dai, just taking over, is it?
Taking over, well, I'm always like, you know, 80% fit anyway, John. I don't abuse myself. Another one they want to piss all the time, you know, just eat junk and shit. I always keep myself there. I'm always in the gym, always road, you know, just not 110%. Like when I got a date, then I switch on and think, well, you know, here we go. Like you just have to do a little bit more, you know. I get better sparring in. Well, I say better sparring. I'm always having good sparring anyway. So I'm always active in the gym if I'm sparring with a kid. Or boys coming in the gym all the time, sparring in. So I'm always doing something. You're never too old to learn. I'm always learning. Like so.
If a fight come up now, Dai, would you be ready for it? Or
yeah, well, I can be honest. I don't think I'd be ready when I do. Well, you know, step remember, like, it depends. I wouldn't be ready for 10 rounds, but I do 10 rounds. I've been doing 10 rounds in the gym.
Yeah.
I always aim, least is 9 rounds, 10 rounds anyway in the circuit, you know, in the gym. Like, so, like I said, I've done about 12 rounds tonight, you know, and that's just ticking over, but, you know.
So ideally, Dai, when would you like to be out next?
Well, to be honest with you, well, end of March, if I, well, you know, that'll be right, you know, ideal for me, because I can switch on. It gives me a good 6-7 weeks to put my mind on it, and I know when, you know, you got to put, you know, you're pushing through your paces then. Like, so I say, well, if it was in the middle of March, you know what I mean, give me another 6 weeks from now, ready, whatever, like. But,
and 2015, Dai, what are you hoping for? What would be, you know, the ideal scenario?
Well, the something all off, John, is the number one, and that, you know, is the fight for the British title. Well, Commonwealth title, you know, any major title like that, you know, to push myself up in the mix, which I'm up in the mix now, you know what I mean, but to show my, you know, a lot of people out there, you know, what I'm really capable of doing at that level. I've always been thereabouts, but I know that this is just for myself. I know I should be at that level, like, you know, and it's just a period through my career, about 3 years, I was taking fights short notice, going there, you know, having the payday, or, you know, and I was losing, like, around, you know, to some of these good boys, and I think, well, what happened, you know, if I dedicated myself a little bit more, which I have, I've always been dedicated, but instead, you know, a bit more notice and stuff, which you showed last year, I had no notice, you know, I got a lot of crowd and supporters following me again now, you know what I mean, I picked myself back up, and, you know, I started showing what I'm capable of doing, like, you know, defending my Welsh title against a cracking fight against Robbie Turley, and, well, no, but, and then I fought Ashley in, you know, which I was supposed to fight Chuck Jones defending my Welsh title, but it was for the Masters gold, which...
Is that fight out the window now? Is that going to happen? Or?
I'll be honest, so I don't know, like I said, obviously I'm looking for bigger and better things, maybe, you know, if it's, you know, if it didn't come off, you know what I mean, maybe I could go back down, you know, and there's a couple of domestic fights down there in the Welsh, you know, in the Welsh title, like, you know, we're always dragging good shows, like, you know, signing up putting shows on, which I don't know if they're going to be putting a show on in Merthyr, which if they do, I'll sell it out again, or, you know, get a lot of people behind me, because it's always crazy about, like, you know, twice last year, and they were fantastic, like, it's nice to have the home advantage for a change, you know, and if I can get a couple more shows.
Does that make a big difference to you then?
A hell of a lot, John Jones. Well, every time I fought in Wales, well, the 3 titles I won, you know, 3 Welsh titles I won. I fought in Wales, you know, I had a good following. I always sold over 100 odd tickets, 200 tickets, you know what I mean, and well, it goes to show I won 3 Welsh titles, like, you know, at 2 different weights, and then it goes to show I fought in Merthyr for that gold Masters title, and then, you know, well, he said the margin was I won about 2-3 rounds, but I thought I won every round, you know. The boy Ashley, in fair play to him, he give me a good fight, but he was jumping around like if he won the fight, and I thought, well, what fight was he in, you know what I mean? But no disrespect anybody, I never disrespect anybody. Boxing's a business, and, you know, it's a hobby, and I enjoy it as well. I've been doing it since I was 11, but I've always said I would love to fight for the British title, and, well, I'm going to try and keep down, try hard, you know, get a shot, like, so. Whoever it is, well, like I said, I've been on the circuit, travelling, you know, on the own backyard. If I got to go in the own backyard, I'm going there, you know what I mean, and I'm not going there half-hearted, I'm going there 120%, you know what I mean, this time, so, and I'm going to be prepared for it, so, but you know, never know what's around the corner, John, so.
Right, Dai, before we go, anybody you want to thank?
Only my sponsors, Utopia and Powell Scaffolding, and yourself, you know, doing the amazing job you're doing, and Happy New Year to you, Ed.
Happy New Year to you, Dai. Appreciate your time as always, and hopefully you will get in touch soon with some news.
Oh yeah, but well, like I said, as soon as I know, well, you know, you know, and then well, the journey goes on, as I say. So thank you very much, John.
Thank you. Best luck, Dai.
Cheers, bud.